If your practice isn't on YouTube, you're missing out. It's one of the easiest and most effective ways to get found, build trust, and attract new patients. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why YouTube works and why it's no longer optional for healthcare businesses that want to grow. Here's what's really happening. Your patients are researching the physicians before they even pick up the phone to call and make an appointment at your office. They're comparing you to the same exact doctors near you who do the same thing. And before they're calling your office, your patients are already Googling you, they're checking out your reviews, and more than ever, they're watching videos to decide if they can even trust you or they like who you are. And guess where they're going for those videos? YouTube. It's not just the biggest video platform, it's actually owned by Google, which means when somebody searches your name, your specialty, and even your city, and they add the word doctor, YouTube videos are often one of the first things that pop up. So when you're visible on YouTube, you're actually building trust before the patient even walks through your doors. You're showing them your expertise and your personality and what it feels like to work with you. And that's what actually turns clicks into booked appointments. Now, I've seen this work firsthand. I knew a physician that got so busy with his patients finding him on YouTube that now he's expanding into other states. So here's what makes YouTube different from all the other platforms. Videos create instant credibility and connections. Patients aren't just reading about you. They actually see you and hear you, and they're going to get a taste of your personality before they even step foot into your office. That's building trust in a way that no other platform can. And the best part is that YouTube content is ongoing. So unlike Facebook and Instagram posts where stories disappear in a day or things just go away, YouTube videos actually continue working for months, sometimes even years. Because YouTube is searchable and discoverable, your videos actually show up when people are actually searching for your specialty, or even your name. Personal, it's powerful, and it continues to work 24/7 in the background, bringing the patients to you. Let me give you a real example of how powerful this can actually be. There's an ophthalmologist named Dr. Cohen, whose YouTube channel I know very well. I even know the people who actually help him create it and run it because they're the same people that I actually work with for my videos. Now, when he started with them, he had about 300 subscribers. And in just 15 months, that number actually exploded to over 32,000. For comparison, I've been working with these guys for 9 months, and I've grown from about 700 to about 1,100. The difference is that he is a doctor, and he's talking to patients, whereas I'm a consultant talking to only private practice physicians. What I'm telling you is there are a ton of patients on YouTube. And what's really cool is that patients are actually walking into his office, and they're saying things like, "I feel like I already know you from your videos," which is something I actually get too. That kind of trust is priceless. And it's why so many of his new patients actually discover him from YouTube. So now you know that patients are actually on YouTube. So maybe now you're wondering, what kind of video should I actually be making? And here's the good news. You don't need a fancy production studio to get started. In fact, some of your most simple videos are actually your most effective. Think about what questions you're answering every single day to patients. Things like, does this procedure really hurt? What's my downtime? How much does it cost? Or how long does it take to recover? Patients are already searching for these answers. Maybe you can create some behind-the-scenes footage or what to expect. You can maybe show patients what it's like to check in, or maybe what happens during procedure, or even just a quick tour of your office. This takes away the fear of the unknown. And third, share stories. Talk about before and afters, maybe testimonials, or even show a patient's journey. People like to see real results because they're real people. And then they can picture themselves in your care. I really think if you want to explain what it means to have a certain diagnosis, maybe what does arthritis mean? And what can I do to help it if it's mild? And maybe when should I go see the doctor about it? Things like this. Now, maybe some of you might be hesitant to start videos on YouTube because of maybe some common myths. So let's talk about those. The first thing is, I'm not a YouTuber. And you know what? That's true, right? But you don't need to be. You just need to be a medical expert. And that alone gives you more authority and credibility than most people on the whole platform. That admit, we don't have time. But here's the reality. You really only need a 5-minute video. And if you could do one 5-minute video a week, those videos are going to keep working for you over and over again for the months to come. And the third myth, no one's going to ever watch, but your future patients will because they're already searching for the answers. And if you're not there, they're going to end up finding somebody who is. YouTube is where trust gets built and appointments get booked. Even while you sleep, because patients watch at all hours. If you want to grow practice in 2025 and beyond, YouTube's more essential now than ever before. And if you're ready to take your marketing to the next level and you don't want to fall into the traps that hold most practices back, then watch our next video on the biggest marketing mistakes that most healthcare practices make, and of course, how to fix them. See you in the next video.